Hi everyone, welcome to Sense in Essence. Today we are going to talk about the peak of possibilities. And these possibilities are for the self, meaning to say that what is it that is the best for us. So, whenever we do something, we always want to do the best that we can do. But many times we feel that we are not capable enough of doing that, or some limitation we sense uh, for ourselves, within ourselves, or even from the external circumstances sometimes. And that as if discourages us from giving our best. But with spiritual wisdom, we are learning that there is the highest possible um, thing to do is to come into the awareness of the higher self. And that is what we call the true self. And with the practice of meditation, we see that we are being reminded of that highest self. Somewhere within us, we have this kind of intuition, or we know in ourselves that we want to give love to everyone, we want to share peace with everyone, we want to be in harmony with everyone, and even with the environment, with nature, with the government, with anybody that we interact with, right? So we know that we want to be in that state, but what is stopping us from being in that state is that we forget that we are beings of peace. We forget that we are loveful beings. We forget that others are also as noble as everyone else. So that those limitations and boundaries that we create for ourselves and as well as for others, which limits the highest within ourselves, we as if overcome that limitation by these reminders that we are having in terms of what is possible for ourselves by coming into this awareness of the highest self. So, um, to have that kind of reference of who we really are, we are beings of, happiness, uh, always being happy, and for this, the connection with the world beyond, with our truth, with our reality. We are learning that we are these tiny points of light, the souls, who are immortal in nature and who can give the best in spite of whatever is happening in the external circumstances, in spite of the limitations that we think that are there. And that as if gives us power to really bring out the best in us always. And as we start to bring out the best in ourselves, we see that others also uh, bring out the best in themselves slowly. So, this process of reminders really works to reach the peak of possibilities. And we all want to be there because that is such a um, good feeling, a liberating feeling, and also we feel very contented when we reach that peak of possibilities, right? So, let us experiment with this, um, having this reference and reaching the peak of possibilities by reminding ourselves of our highest self. Thank you very much.